Once nuts were just nuts, until the light dawned with Britain's #1 nut. Now there's another KP epic, the KP dry roasted peanut, seductively spicy and very different. It's the greatest bite since Cleopatra's asp, the most tantalizing nibble since Delilah, more racy than Ben-Hur, an avalanche of experience. KP dry roasted peanuts, because the nuts must go on.
When you choose a toilet tissue for your family, you want one that's as strong as you'll ever need. Soft to the touch and long enough to keep going when other rolls run out. So it's worth remembering that Andrex toilet tissue is still soft, strong and very, very long. Andrex.
M-A-R-A-T-H-O-N. Peanuts and caramel. Peanuts and nougat. Peanut and chocolate. Roasted peanuts.
Extra peanut taste.
Comes off peanuts, slice after slice.
My mother gave me this the first time I was asked out. That was the first time I used oil of Ulay. I discovered then how quickly and easily it's absorbed, leaving my skin soft and smooth. And I've used oil of Ulay ever since. Now I'm going to my daughter's for dinner, for the first time.
To help keep your skin looking young, oil of Ulay.
Pathetic earthlings! Who can save you now?
Only Flash Gordon stands between Ming the Merciless and the success of his evil plan. Can Flash succeed? Will he be too late?
Go, Flash, go!
Surely this can't be the end of our civilization. Find out at a cinema near you now. Flash Gordon. Music by Queen.
When you or the kids have a troublesome cough or a sore throat, try some Buttercup, because Buttercup soothes, comforts, and relieves, and tastes so warming too. Buttercup cough syrup.
I'll never forget my first taste of Bailey's Original Irish Cream. The boys had been playing cricket, or was it golf? Anyway, Sarah, Mike, Tom and I were, I think, in the drawing room. But the moment was Bailey's. That delicious blend of Irish whiskey and dairy cream. Unforgettable. Actually, Tom wasn't there, but Brian was. And we might have been in the dining room.
Bailey's. Once tasted, never forgotten.
Programs on Christmas Eve with ITV. At 7, a hectic Christmas at Robin's Nest.
Do you allow smoking in the kitchen?
Well, of course I don't, Albert.
Well, you'd better come and tell that to your Brussels sprouts.
What?
And at 7:30, the season of Goodwill has arrived in Coronation Street.
We'll just go to the Ogdens, eh?
We haven't been invited.
We have. Eddie was in here. He said, come.
Well, I wish he hadn't. And we're not taking a bottle because we're not stopping and they'll have nothing.
At 8, London Night Out Christmas Special, including the zany humour of the new Black Abbots and the songs of Cilla Black.
I just want to stop and thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
And then at 9, Alfred Hitchcock's Family Plot, a mystery with grave consequences.
You want to tell me why you put a headstone on an empty grave, Maloney?
What headstone?
The one you paid $395 for back in 1965?
And finally, at 11:30, Midnight Mass from St Mary's Cathedral, Middlesbrough. Your programmes for Christmas Eve with ITV.
And time now to settle back into that comfortable armchair for our Christmas Eve matinee. Here's Quo Vadis.
There's hundreds of bargains in Wilkinson's sale. Save over £1.50 on Wilko paint and 50p on any roll of wall covering. Over £5 off these stainless steel saucepans, plus at least 10p in the pound off self-assembly furniture, mobile gas and electric heaters, and Wilko kitchen plastics. Sale starts 27th December. Don't miss it.
Mac medicated lozenges bring quick relief to sore throats.
These men are playing the mating call of a female whale on Sony ferrochrome cassette tape. They honestly believe it's only a matter of time before the Sony tape, with its 2 sound-sensitive coatings, attracts a passing male whale. Goodness me, it's worked. Rather better than anyone expected. Sony tape, remarkably close to the original sound.
Turn off the tape, for his sake! Of course. It's Saturday the 27th, isn't it? All finished, ladies? Huh? Of course. Saturday the 27th. Of course. It's Saturday the 27th.
You really can't afford to miss the sale at Debenhams. It starts Saturday.
Right, where's this lot from then, Colin?
The planet Zanussi.
Oh, yes, fine. Zanussi freezers, washing machines, tumble dryers, dishwashers.
Brian?
Ah, now take this fridge freezer. How often do you get craftsmanship like that down here, eh?
Not very often.
And they're all reliable, economical. Look at this dishwasher. No flying saucers in there, eh?
I don't know how they do it.
Well, you see, Colin, it's the appliance of science, isn't it?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. Right, take it away, lads.
From Zanussi, the appliance of science.
Leave it out, you two. Yeah, look at the state of it. Criminal, isn't it, eh? I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. A stupid idiot. Sorry, mate. You all right? Sure. Just look at my motor. Now, look, I'm going to get the law on you, mate.
Here, hang on. You been drinking?
Oh, what if I have?
That's against the law, isn't it?
You might think you're in the right, but drink and drive and you're in the wrong. And it can cost you a lot more than a damaged car. It can cost you your license, too.
Coppers coming, John? Too right they are.
Think before you drink, before you drive.
Other banks have now reduced the interest rate for money on deposit. But the National Savings Bank is still paying a top rate of 15% gross to investment account holders. It doesn't tie up your money. You need give only 1 month's notice of withdrawal. To open an investment account, you simply take your cash or a check to the post office. Do it before January 1st. Then you can look forward to a rather more prosperous new year. The National Savings Bank Investment Account.
If you think you'd enjoy this, you'd be right. If you thought this was lager, mind, you'd be wrong. It's Barbican, alcohol-free lager. It's brewed like a true lager, but then they take all the alcohol out. It's great, man. Enjoy life. Enjoy Barbican, alcohol-free lager.
When you or the kids have a troublesome cough or a sore throat, try some Buttercup, because Buttercup soothes, comforts, and relieves, and tastes so warming, too. Buttercup cough syrup.
Because there will always be the odd meal, the change in
I
direction,
wonder if you can help me. I've got to get back to Bahrain tonight.
the chance meeting,
It's Mary.
That's
It's
right.
been ages. How...
the pardonable extravagance.
Très joli, n'est-ce pas?
That'll do nicely.
There will always be the American Express card. Welcome at the better places around the world. The card frees you from preset spending limits. And it's backed by more than 1,000 travel offices worldwide. To apply, take a form where you see this display. The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
It's still snowing, Grandad.
Christmas be able to get down the chimney?
Of course you will, son. I've had a word with him. Sit bit fire and we'll have some Heinz vegetable soup.
When did you talk to Father Christmas, Grandad?
When I went to Greenland last Wednesday. It were cold there, son. Bitter cold. Good job I'd got plenty of Heinz vegetable soup in me. Father Christmas were glad of that.
Will he be cold when he gets here tonight, Grandad?
Aye, son. That's why we're leaving something warm in bit chimney here.
We're not leaving our soup, are we, Grandad?
No, son. We're leaving him our stockings.
Heinz soup will always make things better.
Cool, mellow, satisfying St. Bruno. Flake already rubbed. A real pipe smoker's dream.
We're here on a picnic. You can join us if you'll be quick. We've got lots of tasty goodies and, of course, country life. It's fresh and it's English and as creamy as you could wish. Oh, you'll never put a better bit of butter on your knife. You can jam it, meat paste it. On fresh bread, you really taste it. And it's lovely with a crumpet. But don't tell the wife.
Country life. You'll never put a better bit of butter on your knife.
I'll never forget my first taste of Bailey's original Irish cream. The boys had been playing cricket, or was it golf? Anyway, Sarah, Mike, Tom and I were, I think, in the drawing room. But the moment was Bailey's. That delicious blend of Irish whiskey and dairy cream. Unforgettable. Actually, Tom wasn't there, but Brian was. And we might have been in the dining room.
Bailey's. Once tasted, never forgotten.
Mac medicated lozenges bring... Excuse me. Mac medicated lozenges bring quick relief to sore throats. Puts the words back in your mouth.
Your poor sore throat. Soothe it with TCP. Gargling with TCP antiseptic soothes your sore throat. Fast. And when you can't gargle, use TCP throat pastils.
Can you still fit in your wedding dress? I can, when I wear my Playtex 18-hour girdle. No pinching or binding like some girdles, even if you wear it all day. Try it for shaping power you can live with all day.
Deep in my heart, I ask myself, do you have a spark plug for my Mini? And I'm asking, do your air filters really match my car maker specifications? Tell me now, tell me please. Do you have a repair manual for a Renault 16? And I want to know, where does this gasket go on my thermostat? Have you got an exhaust for that Manamized Toledo and a shock absorber for my Fiat and hoses and a reconditioned lever arm for a Marina? I want to know. Tell me, because I want to know, man. Hear me now. Have you got a what that can fit on my dynamo? I'm talking about my dynamo now. And a cooling hose for a 1976 Cortina and brake shoes. And may I serve myself? Do you really have a dry belt for a truck? Yes. Now what? The answer is yes.
At a Unipart centre, the answer is yes. Now, what's the question?
Right, where's this lot from then, Colin?
The planet Zanussi.
Oh, yes, fine. Zanussi freezers, washing machines, tumble dryers, dishwashers.
Brian?
Ah, now take this fridge freezer. How often do you get craftsmanship like that down here, eh?
Not very often.
And they're all reliable, economical. Look at this dishwasher. No flying saucers in there, eh?
I don't know how they do it.
Well, you see, Colin, it's the appliance of science, isn't it?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. Right, take it away, lads.
From Zanussi, the appliance of science.
Good old Arctic light, eh?
Just as clean and dry tasting today as it's always been.
Do you remember those lagers we used to drink before light lagers came in?
You mean before they started brewing out more of the sugar?
Yeah. Still, not everything's changed for the better. Has it?
Is what?
Treats.
Treats?
Yes, you know, they're crispy. Well, more crunchy. How would you describe the taste of treats? Roasted peanuts in milk chocolate sealed in a crispy shell. So you get the crispy chocolate and nutty tastes all in one irresistible crunch.
It's crusted. It's nuts, big. It's confiscated.
Treats. The nut chocolates with the irresistible crunch.
Of course. It's Saturday the 27th, isn't it? All finished, ladies? Huh? Of course. Saturday the 27th.
Of course. It's Saturday the 27th.
You really can't afford to miss the sale at Debenhams. It starts Saturday.
We don't brew bitter. We don't brew mild. We don't brew stout. We don't brew cider. At Carlsberg, we're not a jack of all trades. We just like to think we're the master of one. Carlsberg, probably the best lager in the world.
I'll bet that runny nose is irritating him.
Oh, he looks proper embarrassed. Poor soul. Can't you do anything for him, George?
Oh, aye. Nobody's looking, lad. Take one of these.
Next time you've got a runny nose, take Contact 400. The tiny time pill slowly dissolves to give you relief throughout the day. Contact 400 puts a smile on the face of a cold.
Diamond Plus holidays at home and abroad for the over 55s. Ring 021 622 5252 for your Diamond Plus brochure.
Cool, mellow, satisfying St. Bruno. Flake already rubbed. A real pipe smoker's dream.
Oh, yes! What a day this will be. Brownies and cubs from the local community packed in the hall for their annual jamboree. All of them hungry for tea. Hot scones and sandwiches. And buns in great quantity. Lashings of creamy, smooth country life butter. See? Everyone's happy.
But just between you and me, thank goodness it's just once a year. Oh, country life. You'll never put a better bit of butter on your knife.
Get things in focus at Hanley on Saturday the 27th, like kitchens, 20 only at £50. Roof insulation, £4.99 double roll. Wallpapers, 500 rolls only, 10p per roll. Black & Decker drills, 50 only at £4.99. Open Saturday, 10 a.m. Jimmy Young arrives at noon at the new Focus Home Centre, Leek New Road, Cobridge, Hanley.
If you want to invest a lump sum at an extra high rate of interest, but don't want to tie it up for long periods, get into the Halifax Convertible Term Share Scheme. You can start by putting your money in for 1 year. After that, you can come out or stay in for longer at an even higher premium.
Going up?
Stay in for 5 years and you'll get our top rate.
5 years, our top rate.
And you go on getting our top rate for as long as your money's in. Of course, you can opt for more than 1 year right from the start.
Straight to 5, please.
Find out more about convertible term shares at your nearest Halifax office.
From the Halifax.
Discover a new world of soft, fresh clouds.
There's a softness and a freshness you've never known before. That's the loving touch of new Lenore.
New, improved Lenore, now
gives your whole wash more deep-down softness. And a new April freshness that you'll love and your family will appreciate. Shirts will smell fresher. Towels will be gentler. Sweaters will feel softer. There's a softness and a freshness you've never known before. That's the loving touch of new love.
Because there will always be the last-minute gift, the inevitable extra.
Room service, early morning tea, 15 calls to Aberdeen, Scotland.
Michael, the car isn't big enough.
All right, Anna, all right, we'll get another one. Just a moment.
The better alternative.
Yes, that'll do nicely.
The currency problem.
70.500 da 550.
There will always be the American Express card. At the better places worldwide, the card looks after everything.
American Express.
Because you're free from preset spending limits.
Back about Tuesday fortnight.
To apply, take a form where you see this display, the American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Washing up is the best part of the tea party.
I hope you'll always think so.
Why are my bubbles so bubbly, Mummy?
Because they're my special fairy liquid bubbles.
They feel ever so soft.
Yes, that's how they help keep our hands so soft.
Is soft the same as gentle?
It is with fairy.
I'm doing very well.
So am I. Just look how fairy cleans these eggy plates.
All Mummy should have soft bubbles.
All Mummy should have soft hands.
I knew.
Now hands that do dishes can feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
Entertainment for Christmas Day with ITV. At 11:40, Digby, the biggest dog in the world, scares the pants off two crooks. Then at 1:15, a special visit to King's Oak for Christmas Crossroads, in which Meg learns some shocking news. And that's followed at 1:45 by all the fun of the big top for a sparkling, spectacular Billy Smart's Christmas Circus. Then at 3, the Queen, Her Majesty's Christmas message to the Commonwealth. At 3:10, George and Mildred set off to a celebration dinner and wind up on the road to disaster.
Michael, this big Jim Bridges, get out!
I mean, if he wants to pass, why doesn't he?
He needs his exhaust fixed.
There's fun and games at 5:05 when Ted Rogers hosts a special 3-to-1 pantomime. A great day's entertainment for your holiday viewing this Christmas Day with ITV.
A Christmas nativity presented by school children. That's our next programme, and it follows in a few moments.
When you or the kids have a troublesome cough or a sore throat, try some Buttercup, because Buttercup soothes, comforts, and relieves, and tastes so warming too. Buttercup cough syrup.
Hello, this is my little brother, Jim. I may be little, but I sound remarkably big for my size. Yes, and what a coincidence. So do these portables from those awfully nice Sony people. So I hear. Take this little devil. Sounds like a pretty big devil to me. You're right there, Jim. Or this piptone job. Tunes itself a spot-on sound. Big sound, too. Right again, Jim. Or this, the world's first personal hi-fi. Amazing sound. If you ever get a chance to hear it.
Great sounds in little packages from those awfully nice Sony people.
Can I tell them why you call me Jim? No.
Rabbit's dry now, Daddy.
Good.
So now you can read us our story.
Right, but first you have to clean your teeth.
But Rabbit doesn't have to.
But you do.
Did your Daddy make you brush too?
Yes, but there weren't fluoride toothpaste then to protect my teeth like Crest does.
What does Crest do?
I'll show you. You brush your teeth regularly with Crest, and then Crest fluoride makes a protective barrier, like this, that helps block the nasty decay.
So that's why we use Crest?
That's right. Crest's a better toothpaste than mine was, so you can have better protection than I did.
Isn't Daddy good, Rabbit?
Not me. Crest.
With Crest, you're giving your children more protection than you had.
The bounty hunters. They make their home in paradise. For here they have found the Bounty Bar. The taste of paradise. Tender coconut, moist with pure syrup, lavish with thick chocolate. Bounty's tender coconut gives you the taste of paradise.
Here's something amazing. I found out how fairy toilet soap helps keep my complexion as clear as my daughter Tamara's. It's even milder than baby soap. See for yourself. This leading baby soap is crumbly, but Fairy is this smooth. That tells me that Fairy really is milder for my skin. Help keep your complexion as clear as a child's with Fairy toilet soap. It's even milder than baby soap.
Come and talk to the middle and come and talk to the listening bank. Talk about a way to save for all the things you need at home. Carpeting and coffee pots, furniture and telephones. All the work you do today, meeting bills that come your way. Insurance for a rainy day. People have problems over the years. Midland Bank has very good ears, and it hears. Come and talk to the middle and come and talk to the listening bank.
Tonight at 7, Season's greetings from Robin's Nest.
Hello, Dad. Merry Christmas.
And to you, darling.
Is there any mistletoe around? Give Robin a great big kiss for me.
Yes, of course. We shall be coming in tonight. You can do it yourself then. Oh, you're such a spoiled sport.
Mr. Tripp, do you allow smoking in the kitchen?
Of course I don't, Albert.
Well, you'd better come and tell that to your Brussels sprouts.
What? Christmas at Robin's Nest, tonight at 7 on ATV.
Back to this afternoon, and we've got the Christmas edition of Give Us a Clue in half an hour's time, but first of all, some school children with their version of the greatest story ever told.
Be good because I used to speak it out loud. And another thing, they do lots of artwork. Our school do lots of plays for our assembly. They are good at acting. It is very good to be in the Christmas play. Our school have been working very hard. They have got lots of ideas. I would like to be Mary because she rides a donkey, and I would like to ride a donkey. Mary should not wear tight things because she is pregnant. She should wear a sheet as a cloak. I'd love to be dressed up. My worst part would be waiting to come on the stage to say something. Mary should wear a nun suit because she was a virgin and nuns are virgins. Mary should wear a cloak and a piece of cloth on her head, and Joseph would wear the same as Mary. I think the best part is when the fairies come up, and the worst part is at the end. I think the best part in the play is being an angel because you have a better costume. I would like to be Jesus in the Christmas play because he is a king. If I cover myself as drawing no manger, no one would notice I was grown up. I don't want to be in the Christmas play because I don't like being on the stage and I feel frightened. Ladies and gentlemen, Manderfield Primary School presents the greatest story ever told. Lots and lots of
long time ago, in a place called Nazareth, a man called Joseph was engaged to a lady called Mary. An angel came down to visit Joseph and told him that Mary was going to have a baby, but he didn't understand because he didn't do anything. And then the angel told him that will be from the Holy Spirit and will be a special king and save people from their sins.
The head of the angels is Gabriel. She is the main friend of God. Angels dressed in white, they are vegetarians. They have very good brains. They can fly, they live on air, they are children of God.
When Joseph heard that Mary was having a baby, he felt ashamed and embarrassed because he didn't do nothing to have the baby. But he didn't feel embarrassed when the angel told him it was only the Holy Spirit. Then he didn't mind and felt relieved.
We went to Myland Hospital to see the babies. Some of them were 4 days old and under. The fingers felt like cotton wool. The hands are like an eggshell that have been cracked in half. The cold attacks them, so they have warm covers. They have a slit in their eyes so they can see.
We went to Myland Hospital. We met Nurse Elaine and then we went to one of the rooms. There was 4 babies in the room. I held a baby. It was a little girl. Jesus was born in a stable. He was wrapped in swaddling clothes. He got heat from ass, ox and donkey. There was no nurses to look after him, just Mary and Joseph.
We asked the nurse Elaine a lot of questions about what it was like when the mother had the firstborn. She told us a lot. I enjoyed myself because the nurses never take their babies away from their mums.
When you look how babies are wrapped up all warm, you think how unlucky Jesus was. He was cold as ice, I think. When you look at lovely babies, you say, if I get married, I hope I have a baby like that because she or he looks lovely.